my name is Mildred-Pech, and today we'll be talking about how audience and purpose change a writer's tone. So in all our writing, or in a situation, we always have to think about who are our audience and what our purpose. So meaning, who are we trying to attract as readers? Who are we aiming for? Are we aiming for young people, older people, business people, football fans, any kind of that? And then what or why is the reason we're writing? In the book, it does say that academic writing today is no longer the linguistic equivalent of a black tie affair, which pretty much means that it doesn't always have to be proper. Sometimes you're able to be creative and use your style of writing, just depending on the audience. So for example, if you're kind of doing a review or writing for a job interview, you would use standard English, right? And propose yourself in a professional way. Unlike if you were writing for a friend or to a friend, you would use different kind of words and not have to be proper. So it always depends on the purpose of the writing. So we have some examples here. In the book, they have one example. Instead of saying they say, I say, or naming the book they say, I say, if it was meant for teenage girls to read, you can say, I'm like she goes. Another one is an article that was published in Forbes, and Forbes is a business magazine which features articles on finance, industry, investing, and marketing topics. So the article, part of it says, I have traveled 36 hours to a conference on robotic technology in central Japan. The grand ballroom is Wi-Fi enabled, and the speaker is using the web for his presentation. Laptops are open, fingers are flying, but the audience is not listening. Most seem to be doing their email, downloading files, surfing the web, or looking for a cartoon to illustrate an upcoming presentation. Every once in a while, audience members give the speaker some attention, blowing their laptop screen in a kind of courtesy. In this article is published on They Say I Say, page 270. So, and think about how it would change if the author were to write for an audience of young technologically proficient people who are comfortable with technology, and maybe instead of saying download or doing their email, maybe writing or checking their email, and instead of saying surfing the web, you can say maybe checking their Facebook or Instagram feed, and instead of saying looking for a cartoon to illustrate an upcoming presentation, you can say maybe trying to look for memes or GIFs to illustrate an upcoming presentation. Also, maybe instead of laptops, you can say cell phones or tablets, because nowadays that's what's poppin'. So another example is in the Against Football book on page 113 through 114. It says, his problems began when he joined the NFL. African-American teammates accused him of not acting black enough. He was too intellectual and sensitive, like that famous punk Martin Luther King. He avoided violent confrontations, which is why Incognito, playing to type, targeted him. Martin blamed his problems on white private school conditioning, turning the other cheek. So if you think about it, who do you think he was trying to write for, and what was his purpose? For me, it seems like he's trying to reach everybody, because he uses terms like black enough, right, or punk, or white private school, or cheek, the turning the other cheek. But at the same time, he tries to kind of play it as proper, because he is intellectual and sensitive, or confrontation. So to me, he's trying to reach everybody. and I think it's for everyone to see who or what football is about, or a part of football. So in conclusion, now that you guys read about or know about audience and purpose, you should always think about who you're trying to attract before you read or when you're reading, and what is your purpose? Are you trying to entertain somebody? Are you trying to express yourself? Are you trying to persuade others that your ideas or views need to be shared? Or are you just providing some information? And once you have those two, that will help you set your tone. Thanks for listening, and I hope this presentation gave you some new information.